Welcome to Beards, Beers, and Barbecue. This week, we're making pulled chicken sandwiches, and I'm drinking Russian River's Pliny the Elder. Thanks, Jammer.
I'm stranded out in Vegas, been locked in the bathroom for 30 hours in the shower, off Danny the Valium. Percocet and Adderall, cannonball mushrooms with the strip.
Okay, so this week we're doing the pulled chicken sandwiches. We're going to brine the chicken like we did with the turkey when we did the smoked turkey, and we're also going to smoke the chicken. You'll need some chicken thighs. You can do bone-in or boneless. I prefer bone-in. Helps keep the meat moist while you're smoking it. Then what you're going to need is a gallon of water, cup of salt, cup of brown sugar, your favorite rub, Tabasco sauce, beer, of course. It's probably not going to be Pliny. Again, thanks, Jammer. Really appreciate you hooking me up with this. This beer is born on date of March 15th, so today it's 10 days old. You're supposed to drink it as fresh as possible. 10 days is pretty good. All right, so let's get to this brine. Just dump your stuff in. Your salt, your brown sugar. Give you rub a few shakes in there. About 5 dashes of Tabasco sauce. And then mix it up. Now you can cut this recipe in half. I'm doing a lot of chicken, so I did a full gallon of water. You go half a cup of salt, half a cup of brown sugar, and half a gallon of water. Once you get that mixed up, go ahead and just toss your chicken in. Guess I should thank Ryan also for the beer. That's Jammer's brother. He's the one that actually orchestrated me getting a couple bottles of this Pliny. If you can get your hands on a bottle, just do it, man. That's great. All right, so once you get the chicken in, just throw your lid on, put it in the fridge overnight, come back to it, get it on the smoker in the morning.
Yo, 10 minutes DJ, what was them pills that you slipped me today? Cause they got a nigga feeling woozy, hot and sweaty, how I get in this jacuzzi with a dime midget. She tried to leave, I asked her for the number, she only gave me 5 digits.
Welcome back to Beards, Beers, and Barbecue. This morning, I'm drinking Pigeon Head IPL. I've already taken the chicken out of the brine, rinsed it off with cold water, strained it in a colander. Don't forget to get your wood chips soaking a couple hours ahead of you cooking. That way, you know, they're ready to roll. I've already done half the batch here. And what you're going to need today is honey Dijon mustard, your favorite rub. And what we'll do is put about 1/4 of a cup of the honey Dijon on the chicken. And get that mixed in real good. Mustard will give it just a little bit of flavor. And then what it does is it helps coat the chicken, or help even out the coating on the chicken when you're putting the rub on. And it keeps the rub stuck to the chicken also. Okay, and just throw them on a pan or your rack, whichever you prefer. I'm doing a lot today, as you can see. So now I'm going to go wash my hands, come back, and throw some rub on them.
Who's that stumbling around in the dark? State your business or prepare to get winged.
All right, now that our hands are clean, we can get the rub on these. Just kind of give them an even coating. Flip them over, coat the other side, and then they're off to the smoker. So what we're gonna do is get our smoker up to 230 to 250. That's where you're gonna cook your chicken. It's all preference depending on what you want to do. As long as we get our chicken up to 170 degrees. I know that chicken is done at 165, but thighs have some more fat than most parts of the meat, so that's going to keep them moist. Not to mention we added moisture by brining them. So when we get it to 170, it's just going to be a super tender piece of meat. Then when we pull the chicken into shreds for the sandwiches, it's going to be way easier. So once you get your smoker to 230, 250, add your wood chips, and once it starts smoking, add your chicken. What we'll do is we'll leave these on for about an hour and a half, come back and check them, see what the internal temperature is, kind of determine how long we need to leave them on for after that. Welcome to Beards, Beers, and Barbecue. Today I got Josh Rodriguez here from Knockouts Bar and Grill, and we're drinking Pigeon Head still, of course. And so Josh, how long you guys been open?
We opened on February 7th for the Super Bowl, and we show every major fight. We show every major boxing match. We show every major sports event. And we were right there on 551 East Moana Lane, downtown.
So I take it you guys have a bunch of TVs. How many TVs you got?
I got over 22 HD high definition televisions. I range anywhere from 40 inches to 65-inch TVs. And they're set all around the entire bar. So no matter where you're sitting, you can see TV, you can see your sports event, you can see anything you want.
Right. So I take it you guys have you're gonna have like the baseball package.
Oh yeah.
And you got the basketball package.
Baseball, basketball, we do hockey. So like I said, all the major events, any pay-per-view. We don't charge to get in the door ever. It's always free to get in, no matter what. So that's just something we do for all the people out here.
So how many beers you got on tap?
We have over 22 beers on tap. I have, I think, up to 8 local beers. I have anything from Stony Head to Brewer's Cabinet to I have a few from Virginia City. We just try to grab everywhere in town, plug everyone locally.
That's awesome, man. That's great. So you're grilled too. So what kind of food do you serve? I mean, what do you have?
We have everything. You know, we range from, you can get a New York steak there cut. We got locally fresh meat that comes in. We'll cut you a nice New York steak. We'll put it on the grill. Or we can go anything from wings to burgers to tacos. I mean, we range from anything. So kind of made it very diverse for everybody.
That's awesome. And I heard the word local again. He's getting local meat out of Fallon. They got 8 local beers on tap. I mean, it's a local business. They just opened up. Give them a check. Go in there, have a beer, watch something, and have a steak. I mean, it's local steak, get a local beer, and watch some sports on a local at a local bar. And so, what do you guys got coming up? I know that it's you just started out. I mean, you're talking about opening 24 hours or.
So we have our gaming's coming in. We got gaming that's coming in. As soon as the gaming comes in, we are opening 24 hours. I not only have the bar, but I also have the lounge area. The lounge area has wine. The lounge area does a little more classical music, a little more nicer of a menu, just a little more high class over. It's right in the same spot. So we do that. And I also had a lot of the big fights coming up. So I got Jones coming up. Bones Jones is going to fight soon, so that's going to be huge. And we're just trying to make it, man. It's just 3 UNR grads, just trying to get it going and give it the local experience to everybody. You know what I'm saying?
That's awesome. Yeah, no, Josh and I talked a little bit about a fundraiser that Beards, Beers, and Barbecue is going to try to do with Worcester High School. We're going to see if we can get that into play. Josh's on board. I'm on board. We just got to get everything together. Look out for future on that. No. Check out Pigeon Head. Absolutely check out Knockouts. And Josh, thanks for coming over, brother.
No problem, man. Of course, thank you for having me. I appreciate it, guys.
All right, our chicken is at 170 degrees. We're going to pull it off, let it cool for about 5 minutes, and then we'll start tearing it apart. All right, so We let them cool off a little bit here. Got some buns toasted. Made some barbecue sauce. Got a little coleslaw to go with this. We're just gonna shred this chicken up. You can use a fork. Takes a little bit longer. I use my hands. And then after you get it shredded up, just pull this out here real quick. Just toss the bone off to the side. You're good to go. You got pulled chicken sandwiches. Get rid of that fat. All right, back here with Josh from Knockouts. Gonna get down on these pulled chicken sandwiches. Hey, thanks for coming, Josh.
No problem, man. Anytime.
Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Let's get after these sandwiches, dude.
And you ain't gotta tell me that you wanna hit this water.
Nah, just leave a nigga where I'm at.
Did you hear that?
Hear what?
Nah, man, I'm serious. I think I heard an elephant.
Do we in first period?
Well, maybe it's the acid that I drop before school, but I'm pretty sure the leprechaun told me to take two.